Welcome to Refrigeration and Air Conditioning lecture series. Today we will see about air distribution systems. Part A, duct. So ducts are the passages of sheet metal used in central air conditioning plant. So function of duct is to supply the conditioned air from central AC plant to the various rooms and to collect warm air from the conditioned space to the cooling coil. Ducts are classified based on different categories as per the type of air it carries. They are classified as supply, return and fresh air duct. As per the velocity of air in duct, they are classified as low and high velocity duct. As per the pressure in a duct, ducts are classified as low, medium and high pressure duct. Let us see in detail. Supply, return and fresh air ducts are understood by this sketch of air handling unit. Air handling unit, a unit which combines cooling coil, filter, fan, mixed chamber. So, supply duct is a part of the duct which convey the conditioned air from the AHU to the cooled space, cooling space. Return duct is used to carry the used air from the conditioned space as a warm air. It is returned to the mixing chamber. Fresh air duct is used to carry fresh air, that is outside air, to the mixed chamber. Based on velocity, low velocity duct has velocity less than 600 meter per minute, while high velocity duct has air velocity greater than 600 meter per minute. As far as pressure is concerned, low pressure ducts are having pressure less than 50 mm of water. Medium pressure ducts has pressure range 50 to 150 mm of water. High pressure duct has a pressure range of 150 mm to 250 mm of water. Duct materials are galvanized iron sheet metals used for building air conditioning. For hospital air conditioning, aluminum is preferred. In chemical factories, stainless steel as a duct material is preferred. For underground duct, non-metal duct, that is resin bonded glass fiber and cement asbestos is preferred. Normally there are two shapes of the duct which are used: circular, which is defined with diameter, and rectangular, which is defined with longer side A and smaller side B. So ratio of A to B is called as aspect ratio. Commonly used aspect ratio is 4:1. Pressure in a duct. There are two types of pressures: static pressure PS, which pushes the air against the wall, and second one is dynamic or velocity pressure. It provides motion to the air. So total pressure in a duct is equal to static pressure plus dynamic pressure. Static pressure is equivalent to the loss of pressure due to friction. So power required to drive the fan is calculated by taking the product of total pressure and volume flow rate, which is calculated in a watt. Velocity pressure we use in Pascal, also in mm of H2O. Let us see conversion. So velocity pressure PV is equal to rho A V square by 2, where rho A is density of air 1.2 kg per meter cube. PV is equal to, by putting this value we get 0.6 V square Pascal. Now bar to meter column is a relation 10.19 meter. So by putting By substituting this value, we get 1 Newton per meter square is equal to 1 upon 9.81 mm water. By putting this value, we get PV is equal to V upon 4.04 whole bracket square mm of water column. Pressure losses in duct. There is major loss due to friction, which can be calculated by this formula FL rho A V square by 2m, where F is friction factor, L length, rho A density, V velocity, and m is a hydraulic mean day, which is a ratio of area and perimeter. For the rectangular duct, dimension A and B are used. For the circular duct, diameter is used. Now in the calculation we need friction chart. So let us see how to use friction chart. So friction chart has on the x-axis values of friction loss in mm of water per meter, and on vertical y-axis values of Q meter cube per second. There are inclined lines velocity in meter per second and other inclined lines diameters. So for example, if we know Q 10 meter cube per second and velocity 8 meter per second, from the friction chart we can obtain value of PF and diameter. How? Let us see. For Q is equal to 10 meter cube per second, if we draw this line, and for velocity 8 meter per second we draw this line, intersection of these two lines we get one point. This point, through this point, if we project line on this PF scale, we get here PF is equal to 0.05 mm of water per meter of length of duct. And at this point, if we draw a line parallel to the diameter lines, we get diameter of 1300 mm. So next, equivalent diameter of duct is one derivation formula we need. It has two cases. For discharge passing through the both duct same, and velocity for in a both duct is same. So let us see. First we have expression in the form of PF for circular and rectangular duct. So PF expression, rectangular duct expression. We substitute Q is equal to AV, so V is equal to Q by A. We substitute here, we get expression in the form of Q. After that, M is equal to A by P. By this substitution, we get expression for circular duct is equal to expression for rectangular duct. For both duct, material of the duct is same, so F is same, length same, the density of air and discharge are same. So cancellation of this term, we get ratio perimeter to area cube for circular duct is equal to same ratio for rectangular duct. Then we put perimeter for the circular duct and area for the circular duct left side, similarly for the right side, and simplifying we get equation for D, diameter, equivalent diameter is equal to 1.265 bracket A cube B cube divided by A plus B bracket 1 by 5. Second case where the velocity of air passing through the both duct is same. So here we write first pressure loss in both ducts same by putting the expression over here. These are the same, that's why cancellation we get ratio of perimeter to area. So for the circular, perimeter to area equal to perimeter to the area of rectangular duct. Simplifying we get equivalent diameter for the case second twice AB divided by A plus B. These formulas we use to solve the numericals. So we will see numericals in the next session. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and share.